Hello everyone, my name is Gauri Verma and I'm a BTech CSE student, and the topic of this competition has attracted me to such an extent that here I am recording this video and sending it to you people. So I'll be speaking on the topic of the monologue, that is feminism a reality in rural India? Now, when we say the word feminism, we hardly can attach the word rural India with it, right? This seems like a totally different concept, like the North Pole and the South Pole. So let me take you back to the time when the word feminism actually came alive. It started up in the 1890s but only got implemented in the last few decades, where it actually became sort of a movement to preserve the rights for women. This movement spread like fire over the past few decades when crimes against women were on its peak, and when women in the urban civilization were privileged enough to raise their voices and add to the movement. But what about the women in the thick forests of India? I mean, the rural lands and the underprivileged towns. They are certainly of the thought that they are privileged enough to even have a square meal a day, or even that they're able to live in their husbands' houses with full wheeled faces. They might not ever have seen the cities, perhaps, or even narrowed down to their focus that they are more to do in this world rather than just exist. To my absolute fortune, my college, Manarashna University, has adopted 5 villages in the vicinity of the campus area. And the best thing to share here is that the college staff takes a few handpicked students to visit the villages and interact with the citizens to know more about their daily chores, their problems, and what we can help with. I hence came to noticing that there was a strange thing about the people there. When we visited the village, the male usually sat on the carts that with the students also sat. However, the women usually stayed down on the ground on the chatai and hence listened to our stories and what we had to say. Now, if we taught those ladies about feminism, I'm pretty much assuming that they'll probably laugh at us, thinking that we're making up an impossible concept where women deserve equal respect and privilege as men. The men are known to be the pillars of the house, I know. If your husband dies, even at a young age, women are often denied a second marriage, and this often has led to depression in women, forgetting that they have the right to live on their own terms. This ritual, quite sadly, is followed in many backward areas in India, even today. Especially women who are busy cooking meals in the kitchen are unaware of this fact that they deserve equally in this world to exist. Now, to wrap up, I would just like to say that we have come a long way with making education our prime support to uplift women in the country. However, the women force in the rural areas rather seem to show pride in their man working hard in the fields and they blowing the fire into the kitchen and taking care of children. They need not ask for more. But some who have enough room in their heads to welcome change or show interest in new concept of women empowerment and rights, they are still waiting for us to change them. This concept may not change 100%, but it is only possible to bring about with the power of education, freedom, and most of all, the acceptance of the lot for which it's been created in the first place, the women of the country. Thank you.